Nice. So today I didn't ride, then I decided to ride for certain circumstances why I didn't ride today. But now it's like, what time is it? Now it's, let me see, what time is it now? 10:30. So I think, because yesterday I did the KL ride, right? So since it's 10:30 now, maybe I'll do some ride lah. Because if you don't ride, I feel like very gemuk kan? So, nice not my jersey. So thank you Monton Malaysia for sending me a jersey and a bib. See, Skull Monton. So I'm going to do a quick 1-2 hours ride just to burn some calories. You know, sometimes when you're not doing any ride, it's good to do some ride also. Because like I say, cycling is a lifestyle. You need to keep on going and going and going. So I'm going to do a ride around my taman. Panas. So panas. Oh. Today was supposed to be a day that I was trying to teach someone to cycle lah. So, but due to circumstances, weren't really confident open road with her, which is thanks to Chris. Chris advises not to. Chris, awesome lah you. So because of that, didn't get to ride today. Some of them did Evian, some of them did Kesas. So no Swiss ride. But now that I got a bit of time, maybe I'll just do a bit of ride lah since I'm home now. Still got 2 hours. Hopefully get to pump the heart a bit. So cycling is a lifestyle lah. You got to keep on going one, because the day you get lazy with cycling it's very hard to get back to fitness. So don't give up. Keep on going. Keep on pushing, keep on pedaling. You will know lah. This is my favorite training ground. This is where I like to pump up some effort to do a climb. So hopefully I can do 20 km. Maybe today I'm gonna do a talk with you all. Like I've been cycling for 5 years, right? Wait, let me pump and go up this climb first. Talk to you in a minute. Here's the climb. It's a crazy climb. Let's do it. Pumping over 600 watts. Gotta go up. 700 watts. 730. Okay. 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 So, it's a good warm up. Okay, gonna go outside. Okay. Taman ride for me today. So, we're at 10:38 now. It's gonna be hot. Gonna do a short ride to do a bit more climbs. Oh my goodness, hate climbing. Hate climbing. And doing a quick climb here. So today, let's do a chit chat, shall we not? So today I want to talk about what would I tell myself 5 years ago if I was about to start cycling. What would I tell myself? Because I know a lot of you who are watching this are either inspired or want to give it a go on long rides, on long wonderful rides. I can tell you it's amazing. So I'm gonna tell you what are the things I would tell myself 5 years ago if I would start cycling now, if I know what I know now. Wow, this climb already I bong king is me. Shall token the Polygon e-bike, Polygon Geely. Okay. So one of the things I will tell myself I would start cycling based on what I know now, I think the first thing I would say is, if you want to start cycling, change here. If I want to start cycling, I think the first thing is to find a ride buddy. You know, get a friend to do it with you. I'm very fortunate enough when I started cycling is to have Daniel, because Daniel started with me, Daniel Law. So because of that, it was so much easier. You know, we will cycle together, we'll do our own pace, and we'll learn and teach each other things. So that helped a lot. And I've been cycling with Daniel for close to about 8 months, I think, at least, until we found a group to join, or 6 months. And we used to cycle just the two of us, and we start to make friends and, you know, get to know people. So first thing is find a right buddy who's about the same effort or capability as you. But Daniel always stronger than me lah. Hey. So number one, get a right buddy. Number two, what are the things I would tell myself is number two, set the right expectation in terms of budget. But before that, of course, you need to know what you want to do lah. For me and Daniel, we wanted to do road bike because we like the way a road bike is. Looks cool and fast. So once you know what bike you want, set a budget. And I think if you really want to start cycling, minimum also prepare yourself with 5,000 ringgit because most bike and helmet and all the other stuff that you need will probably cost around there right? But when Daniel and I started, we were fortunate enough to have a bit of extra cash from work and bonus, and also I think both of us started about 8 to 10k, including helmet, shoes and everything. So yes, set yourself the right budget and prepare to invest, because there's a lot of things you need. Oh my goodness, the climb started. It's a long climb. Number two, get yourself the equipment. Yep, the right equipment, but don't overspend. Make sure once you have the budget, bike fit is very important. Make sure you buy from a shop that knows how to do basic bike fitting. So instead of just listening to what the bike shop say, are so good that you know you have some basic knowledge, either find other friends who are experienced, right? And with those experienced friends, right, they can check your bike fit correct or not. If you don't have friends like that, go Google, go do your own research, check on GCN, YouTube, plenty of resources out there. Make sure you buy the right bike. And if I'll turn back the clock, I would have started with a carbon bike within my budget, and at least carbon bike, a good quality one lah. So I think minimum also need 10k. Okay. But now, that was 5 years ago lah. Actually now aluminium bike also very good lah, to be honest. Just spend within your capability, don't overspend. Number 3, get a routine and start cycling weekly, right? Do it as often as possible. Like Daniel and I, we used to do Saturday and Sundays ride, and we used to ride between 6 in the morning until 9 in the morning. And we do that for every week. We started with I think we started at 10-20 km in Putrajaya, best place to start cycling. Then we did Kesas, and we did about 40 km Kesas. That's how we started. So get the right buddy, get the right equipment within your budget, and start building your routine. That's the first 3 things. Right buddy, you have the right equipment, you have a weekly routine. Let's talk about upgrades, because once you treat cycling like a lifestyle where you're riding almost 2 to 3 times a week, and you love the routine, okay, let's talk about putting in more money. And I talk about bike upgrades. I think the first thing I will do is clipless shoe. Clipless shoe is probably the best investment ever. I would say go clipless as soon as you're confident and you have a routine, mainly because with clipless shoe we can start to talk about proper bike fit, proper pedaling technique. And when you're going at high speed, clipless shoe it's always safer lah, because your leg won't slip. So go clipless as soon as you can. So once you get your clipless shoe, what is the next thing you should get? This one will go either way, because most people will tell you change to, wait, there's a car behind me. Let me go faster first. It's a climb. Okay. Okay, so back to topic. Now that you have your bike, your buddy, a routine, clip shoe, what is next? Well, like I said, it'll go both ways. Most people will tell you get a power meter. Most people also will tell you get a carbon wheel set. I think I will still upgrade to a good wheel set, the carbon wheel, deep section wheel for aerodynamics. Honestly, cycling for me, aerodynamics is so important. Both are so good, but a sensible person will say power meter. A crazy person like me will say carbon wheel set. Anyway, I will go for carbon wheel set still. Now that you have your proper bike already, you have carbon wheel set, you're on clipless, you have a routine, let's talk about mileage. Good to set yourself some target. I think a cyclist minimum should do between 60 to 80 km at least on a weekly basis. But I started off with 20 km, then 40, then 80. Oh my goodness, my first 80 km was horrible. I crammed way. The last 50 km I crammed all the way. But it's part and parcel of cycling lah, I guess. So yeah, try to hit the mileage. Should at least target 60 to 80 km on your right. That's a good target to hit lah. I'll try to make a U-turn here. Very difficult with the car parked here like that. Oh, okay. If you don't have the visa or time to do your cycling, at least do climbing routes. So actually, if you don't have a lot of time to cycle, best route to do is climbing. So climbing route will actually help you a lot. So in fact, there's a reason why Batu 18 to Perez total is about 40 km. It's such a common ground, because that 40 km you can get a good workout, especially the 10 km climb. So always try to improve your climb. Most cyclists who are strong climbers are normally the strongest cyclists. So again, weight I think plays a big role in climbing. I really suck in climbing. Oh my god. Proper bike fit. Once you have everything in place, good to get a proper bike fit, because it will help you to to save you from long-term injuries and also help you ride further. I think for me, I'm fortunate enough to get my own bike fit done. So I did it by myself, did a lot of research. So up to you, a professional bike fitter or do yourself. But professional will help you a lot of course. No need to agak-agak lah. Okay, what's the next thing? How do I, now that you have everything in place, you are targeting the long distance. I think saddle is very important. Find your right saddle throughout the months. I think the important part is long distance is really about training, saddle, and bike fit. Well, I guess saddle's under bike fit lah, right? So if you really want to do all those 60, 80, 100 km, a proper saddle and bike fit really helps a lot. And of course, a very good cycling shorts. So I will categorize cycling shorts, bike fit and saddle is under one category lah. Basically, once you get your bike, power meter and all the other good stuff, I think it works about the same timing one lah. Get yourself comfortable on the bike. Get yourself comfortable on the bike meaning it's literally bike fit, saddle, and your bib and your clothing. Yeah, that's very important if you want to survive long rides. Because without all those, how can you do long ride lah? Pain all the way, man, crazy lah. Oh, kena horn. What the hell? Why everybody horning each other? Right now, my 5 years ago me should be comfortable on the bike. Should be lah. Should be comfortable lah. Because bike fit done, everything done. I have the proper attire, I'm comfortable on the bike. I can do between 60 to 80 km. Then you can start looking for groups to join lah, you know. Well, two ways to look for a group to join. You can either join a group that starts similar to you, like newbies start as a group together, or you can join more senior groups. The good thing about joining senior group is they'll teach you ride ethics and everything lah, right? In order to find senior groups, look for Facebook, message them, ask them politely, look for their weekly routes, or go to a bike shop that has it lah. So at least now with a senior group, you can learn to cycle longer rides and more proper rides, and at least you already have the basic. You have a cycling routine, you have your bike fit, you're comfortable, so you don't bring down the team. So that's probably quite a good way to start cycling. Oh yeah, don't forget ride ethics. Always be safe on the road because you're sharing the road. Okay, and the last thing, now that you are a real cyclist doing 100 km epic rides, and I have a routine, I have friends, I'm doing my weekly training, what's the next thing? Support your local bike shop. Don't always look for things that's slightly cheaper. I'll give you an example. If your local bike shop has an employee who's very helpful, kind and all, and they charge the things that maybe 10-20 ringgit more expensive, give them lah, you're paying the stuff that you like lah. So support your local bike shop, support the people, support the industry. I think that's very important for me. Because without the industry, without local bike shop, there is no cycling group, there's no cycling help, there's no mechanics, there's no nothing. So support bike shop, that's what I think. I want to say, this is what I will probably tell myself 5 years ago if I started cycling. Right? Get myself a friend to cycle with to start with. If not, get someone who's willing to help you. Then get yourself to the right fitness and then join groups and do your epic ride. I think that's awesome. But a lot of it really depends on yourself, right? You really have to put in the time. You have to get enough sleep, you have to train yourself at home. Like for me, I'm like now, I'm alone, I'm still cycling because I want to maintain the fitness, right? Everything really depends on you. If you think by joining a group once a week you can cycle with them, it's difficult. You need to really, it's a lifestyle, it changes your life. But in a good way. Nothing wrong with doing more exercise, right? That's what I think. So that's all. It's a very simple vlog or talk today. Just enjoy yourself, go out and ride, make friends, join groups, and it is a hell of a sport. I hope it makes sense what I say because I'm really just talking on the go. Really, no script. I talk only, no script on. Agak only. Because as I cycle and talk, sometimes I'm not thinking. You really have to put in the hard work. You have to really, cycling is a group sport. But you can only be the part of the group if you yourself, during your own time, put in the effort. That's what cycling is all about. So, those who know me, right, know that when I started cycling, I did not start strong. Not that I'm strong now, but I definitely did not start strong. Last time when I joined like Team NATO rides or any rides with other people, right, I am always alone. I always gonna drop, I always gonna cram, and always like, I'll join them for 80 km ride, 100 km ride, right? Always the last 30 km I'm alone, under the sun, cram legs, just struggling to reach to my starting point. Those was how I was. I think I've been doing like that for almost 2 years. But I did not give up. I keep on training at home. I keep on pushing myself. I like do 2 to 3 times indoor a week. so that at least my friends all don't wait for me. So yes, cycling is a group sport, but it still depends on you whether can you be with the group or you make the group wait with you. So for me it's either I take care of myself and I do my best to be with the group. So that's all I want to say. I think cycling is not easy, but it's fun. It's hell of a sport. So don't give up and push on. Most important, train hard. Not that I'm training hard, I really santai. Actually I'm a santai kaki. I just train hard because I'm very weak and I don't want to be left alone all the time. Well, that's all folks. That's all for today. A simple vlog just for fun. Take care you guys. See you next week. Hope you enjoy my KL City Ride vlog. Take care you guys. I just want to burn 400 calories. I'm very happy already. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.